theories about raptor intelligence, what they were capable of. We weren't even close. They were smart. They were smarter than dolphins or whales. They were smarter than primates.
Grant, of course, hasn't been near a live dinosaur since he got off that island by the skin of his teeth.
I've chartered an airplane to fly us over Isla Sorna, and we'd like you to be our guide.
He certainly wouldn't have gone back to Jurassic Park voluntarily, having had a horrendous experience the first time.
You can't land here. What are you talking about?
Hold on, I can explain.
You cannot land on this island.
It's basically a rescue mission, and we trick Sam Neill into going back to the island. What was that?
We have this fantastic additional group of people with Téa Leoni and Bill Macy and Alessandro Nivallo, and I think we've put together an ensemble group where we've once again returned to the notion of civilians being on the island. So in the second movie, we were dealing with a lot of experts and scientists returning to the island. Now we have the everyman returning to the island.
This is how you make dinosaurs?
Oh, this is how you play God.
It's terrifying. I mean, I'm not kidding you. It's really scary. We've had a couple of days where an enormous dinosaur mouth, and it's looming over your gut, you know, and they tell you it's on a stop cable, and yeah, sure.
Ready, and 3, 2, 1, drop!
No way!
We were in the fuselage of this airplane, and Spinosaurus, our old friend Spiny, rolls it across the soundstage. It's like spending the afternoon in the dryer. We were banged up.
I've got bruises all over. I'm cut up, and I tell you, more of the makeup is to cover what you've gotten along the way, rather than creating the ones for the job.
When we decided to do the third movie, Stephen immediately went. Joe Johnston, who had worked with Stephen and I on a number of movies going back to Raiders of the Lost Ark up at ILM, and had directed several movies, including Jumanji, where he'd done a lot of effects. Needless to say, Joe was thrilled, and I think he's done a phenomenal job.
Joe Johnston made one of my 10 all-time favorite films with October Sky. I had a lot of faith in how he runs his ship.
This will be a more extreme, full-on thing from the time you get to the island, which is almost immediately, to the time you get off the island, if you do.
Tyrannosaurus? I don't think so.
This sounds bigger.
Follow me! He's coming back! Head to the tree!
We are bringing to the screen a new dinosaur, bigger and badder than the T-Rex. The Spinosaur is larger. The T-Rex doesn't have a chance against this guy.
Action!
Spinosaurus is and was the biggest meat-eating dinosaur that ever lived. In the baryonyx, it's actually.
It turned out in our discussions with Jack Horner that by introducing our new villain, which is the Spinosaurus was, in fact, considerably bigger than the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and considerably more vicious.
working with Stan Winston really involves, early on, working to see that the animals look right. In other words, working with the model makers and making sure that the animal looks scientifically accurate, and then coming to the production and actually dealing with movement of the animals.
Stan Winston's dinosaurs here. I mean, this is the pinnacle. Nobody anywhere in the galaxy can do this better than he can, and it's absolutely astounding to be a part of.
My favorite new dinosaur is the Velociraptor. And the Velociraptor was in Jurassic Park 1. And the Velociraptor was in Lost World. And Velociraptor is back in Jurassic Park 3, but in a way we've never seen it.
It's calling for help.
They can talk to each other.
To a degree we could never imagine.
What any of the dinosaurs have been able to do in the previous two movies, there's a range of motion and subtle performance in these Velociraptors that is so scarily real.
They set a trap. They actually set a trap.
In addition to that, we're dealing with pteranodons, and I think the audience for a long time has been hoping that we would bring flying dinosaurs into this genre.
My God,
What is it?
it's a bird cage.
For what?
We're discovering new animals on a daily basis in our world today. So we have been introduced to dinosaurs in Jurassic Park and Lost World, and now there are more.